Hopefully that fixed it. There we go. That fixed it. That was the first delusional comment of the night. How you think you're winning by 10? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think this quarterback situation is a little more than it's cracked up to be. What's up, Brock? With you, I don't know how good Will Levis even is. I don't know if this is going to make that much of a factor in this game or not. What's up, Thomas? Tater's on tonight. Here in just about 10 minutes as well. Gamecock game will be starting on time. It looks like Vanderbilt's bending over and conceding the game to Ole Miss. 45-28, the spread. So many of these games just are just right on the number. Just right on the number. It's unreal. Thank you, Vol, for Life 82. Says both the Gamecocks tonight. I appreciate that. Why did Tennessee? Somebody just sent me a text and said they can't comment on my video. It's fixed now. There's a new stream. I abandoned the old stream. That's real classy of what is Lane Kiffin doing right now? Why did he just go for 2 against Vanderbilt with less than a minute to go in this thing and he's up by down 25 points? Thank you, Blake. I appreciate that. Wesley, I mean, I can't lie. I mean, it looked good. It really did. Pretty impressive. I'm impressed. I still don't think they've played a team with a valid defense, I'll tell you that, but I was impressed. So I'll give them that. And they actually played pretty well on defense today, too. A lot better than they played all year, I think. What was the story with that? Lane Kiffin's a douche. He is the douche of the week. Douche of the week is Lane Kiffin. Why would you punch that in instead of just going in victory formation there on third down? There was no sense in that. And then you go for 2. Tennessee will have their worst game. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. I don't know. I got one who can't comment on this video. There is a new stream. Make sure you check that one. Everybody else is able to comment. All right. Oh, you had to refresh. Try to refresh. All right, I got 46 people in here and 3 thumbs up. What are we eating tonight? I have a pizza that I'm cooking right now. And I got to level with you. There's not going to be a lot of beer drinking tonight, if any, unfortunately. What are we doing? We're good to have Carolina Jackpot here tonight. I ain't feeling good at all, man. I went up to Pennsylvania and When I got there last Saturday, it was 50 degrees. It was raining, and I had come from down here. Yeah, we had the storm come through, but it was probably 75 degrees down here on Friday. Man, I got up there, and that just threw me for a whirly bird, and I ain't felt good long, and I still can't hardly kick it. Some olive, loaded tater salad, loaded potato soup. Sancho, thank you for the super chat. About to be like Oprah and here. Yeah, look, they played good today. And I'm not going to sit here. I'm not one who's going to sit here and throw excuses up and say, well, if LSU had played at nighttime, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they screwed themselves off the get-go. Lost any momentum that they would have had. They had to dig themselves out of a hole right there with the, fumbling the opening kickoff. What was that about? It's just garbage. Didn't play well at all. Their problem is on their sideline. No, Levis is not playing tonight, from what I understand. And like I say, I don't know that that's going to have that much of an effect on this game. I'm telling you, the this game is going to lie in whether or not South Carolina is able to hold Chris Rodriguez under 100 yards. They can bottle him up, and if he gets out there and starts shredding them off the get-go, I mean, it's done. It doesn't matter. They could have my freak Aunt Sally playing quarterback. They're not going. It wouldn't matter if Chris Rodriguez starts carving them up. Aaron, I appreciate that. I certainly think so. That defense has got the run defense has got to play well tonight in order for us to have a chance to win this game. Got to have some run defense. All right, let me turn it over here to ABC. Watch Taterhead.
Yeah, the one over there on Main Street, right? Yeah.
I hate it when.
Oh, it's not Main Street, like going towards Fairview?
I hate it when Gamecocks and the Taters play at the same time. There's the human baked potato. Good Lord, why is he so sweaty? What's he been doing? That's because it's Shark Week. Kentucky by 4 touchdowns. Okay. So I set up. Go Gamecocks. Oh, man. Had a lot of, what happened to Oklahoma? They're terrible, man. My God.
I think it still matters.
They are awful. Is Harsin fired tomorrow? Maybe. They look pretty lifeless, didn't they? Look pretty lifeless. Joe, the vacation was good, except I was sick for the majority of it with a chest cold and just felt like crap. That change in weather really got me. South Carolina needs to get the win. I have a feeling A&M will come. Yeah, probably so. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm still feeling that. I told everybody earlier that was lucky. Yes, I was wrong with Arkansas. Well, their quarterback didn't play either, so. Yeah, why is it everybody else can go out there and just demolish a team that kicked our ass? I guess that we're just not very good. Rutgers is 12 miles. You almost went to that game last night. Yep. That's who that right there is who's there. That right there is who I'd like to see Tennessee get a hold of. See what they could do with them as Mississippi State. I have a feeling that would be a good game. South Carolina's got some banged up players, but most everybody's going to be back tonight that was hurt. They'll be the healthiest tonight that they've been since the Georgia State games. Why the games never start on time, I don't know. They never do. Unless you don't want them to. Unless the other game is running over, then they'll start on time. I've noticed that. Also, I got some, I don't know. Don't hold me to it, but I got some Hershey's. I bought it Thursday evening and planned on drinking it in the hotel room we stayed in, and I just couldn't do it. I spent $12 on a 12-pack. It's a special edition, though, of Yingling Hershey's chocolate beer. I brought it home with me. So I may drink one of those later on. I don't know. If not, it's because I don't feel good. I don't feel like it. Kaya Sharon, 6'2", 208-pound kid out of Somerset, Kentucky. LSU beat Mississippi State. Yeah, they upset Mississippi State. Sure did. They beat Auburn too. LSU has no identity, though. I mean, I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're a run first team. I don't know if they're a throw it around team. I don't know if they're a team that plays good defense. I mean, you don't know. You don't know what you got with them. Spencer Rattler, there he is, number 7. That guy's got to play well tonight. Got to play well tonight. If he doesn't play well, things are going to go down the shitter here quick. People at SEC Nation seem to love Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They love beating that Kentucky drum. Eighth time in the last 9 meetings. How sad is that? And that would tell you we'd beat you down the road in 2019 if whatever his name was, Lynn Bowden had been playing quarterback earlier in the season. We played y'all, we'd beat you then too. I hope Spencer plays well. I hope he plays the best game of the year so far tonight. I'd like to see it. Look at Marshawn Lloyd hurdling somebody there. Best running back in the state, I tell you. Best running back in the state of South Carolina. If I hadn't been gone on vacation last week, I would have been at this game tonight. I was wanting to go to it, but it just didn't work out. Didn't coincide with vacation. Bet the under on the game, probably a solid bet.
What? I'm not playing. I was out there talking to Coach Beaver, and I was like, the secret's out, just like talk this for a little bit. I'll be good for next week. The pain's finally like come down enough.
So now the rest of the Kentucky team in full uniform and ready to
See Patton, no say Rattler will choke like he always does. Well, we'll see, sir. We'll see. Here they come. Thank you, sir.
Kentucky's way tonight. The South Carolina Gamecocks, who come into town with their own promising quarterback in Spencer Rattler. But Kentucky's looking to bounce back from their loss last week. Down to the field, Paul Gillis, hit about Mark Stoops.
We'll certainly try, David. The in-game atmosphere at Rutgers compared to South Carolina, I mean, it was all right. It was okay. Wasn't too far off. There just wasn't as many of them there. I mean, it was, I tell you what, they like to drink, and I'm sure they've been able to drink beer there at South Carolina. They sold alcohol. I'm not sure how many years we sold alcohol at South Carolina. I think it's just maybe 2 or 3 years. It hadn't been that long. But those people up there, they love to drink. They love to drink. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I'm not buying one of those tall boy beer. I'm just not. I'm not spending that kind of money on there for like $15 for a tall boy. No, I ain't doing that. I like my beer, but I like money a little bit too. Marshawn Lloyd needs to. He can do it. He can do it. He's definitely one of the better running backs in the SEC. When he's healthy, he's finally all the way healthy this year. I think. Got to run back here in the little boys' room.
I spoke to Kaya's high school coach, Robbie Lewis, the head coach at Somerset High School, and he mentioned the moments just before that final drive in the state championship game that we saw. Said, when I talked the field, you couldn't have told the difference between the beginning of fall camp and right there in the state championship game with less than 30 seconds to go down and win it. Said he's calm, cool, collected. He was built for this moment. He's put the work in. He believes in the process.
South Carolina finally gets an off week after this one. I have a feeling they're probably going to need it. It's probably going to be a pretty physical game. All right, Beamer. What are you doing? Don't go running away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Run away. Don't run away. Oh, don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. I know you missed your dad this week. You missed your dad this week? Yes, I know you did. I know you did. You should be doing it. Alright, down. Alright.
He already has one return for a touchdown this season. He averages 48 yards a return.
There's some pizza in there if you want to.
I get mine, her.
We are on the way to kickoff. This one in the back of the end zone.
Okay.
And the first opportunity for Kyle Sheridan, who told us in meetings yesterday,
No.
he first had an inclination that would be his game.
All right, Gamecocks.
To watch film, and Scangarello reached out to him and said, "You got to prepare different this week."
Kyle Sharon.
Snaps in the Kentucky uniform.
His first.
Scangarello said, "Look, I'm not afraid
Are
to
you
throw
going somewhere?
every first down."
Where are you going?
See what Kentucky has now up here. It's a strong running attack with Bruce Rodriguez.
Oh,
Quarterback will be his first time that they trust. Second year of the program from Somerset, Kentucky. And this is Chris Rodriguez.
okay, get on it. On it. Woo! Woo! Big play right off the bat. Big play right off the bat. There ain't no way we're falling behind now early. Is there? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Did you see that? First play of the game. They fumbled.
Yeah, Darius Rush got in there to
Oh, dang.
and now Carolina knocking on the door.
Knocking on your door.
Oklahoma transfer, and on first down, they
Go, Sean. Touchdown.
You run a reverse on your first play if Will Levis is out there quarterback? No, you don't. Right? And sometimes that's overthinking it a little bit. You got a true freshman, not true freshman, excuse me, an inexperienced quarterback in there. You want to try to get some momentum going early, but that couldn't
Wow.
be any worse for Kentucky to start this game. And a heck of a play by South Carolina to break up that reverse.
It was almost like the beginning of that Tennessee game.
It was actually David Spaulding on the forced fumble. So Rodriguez back, one of the best running backs in school history, but they asked him to give it up. And it's that block. Great job of contained by Spaulding there.
Makes no sense.
He just goes for the football.
Makes no sense. Now, I'm not giving him any ideas.
Playing out of position.
You got Chris Rodriguez, who's been a monster.
Playing safety. Tonight, they'll be
That is just absolutely just blistered as hell out of South Carolina for the past 2-3 years.
there.
Why would you not just feed him the rock on the first play of the game? Well, you go, that stuff never works. Stuff never works. What was it? Who was it? Was it Ball State that did something stupid like that on the first play of the game against the Voltards? Don't work.
He's been practicing with the team. You would assume he has plenty of reps on
Now watch him go. He'll probably rush for 250 yards.
Just a heck of a defensive play, honestly. All right, reset. Let's try this again.
I knew he scored bow hunting.
I don't mean that totally lightly, but you just say, hey, okay, forget that. It's 0-0 in our minds. Let's start this thing over. Let's get back to what we do best. I guarantee you we won't see a trick play here. Probably going to hand it off to number 24. Chris Rodriguez averaging nearly 4 yards a carry after that performance against Ole Miss last week. Third in school history with 1,500 yards.
Stetson Bennett did have a nice run. He uncorked a long pass to Lad McConkey that he just went right off his fingertips. Like a 70-something yarder. There's Rodriguez.
Chris
What, 8 yards? That's great, guys. That's great. That's great. We got 8 people around the football. Let's get 8 people around the football and hold him to 2 yards instead of 8. How about that?
Every play, no matter how it's blocked, right? He's the kind of running back that just falls forward. So you're always going to get a couple extra. And really, this offense being so strongly based.
Yes, I can see that comment, Bo Hunting.
So much better in the play action pass.
No, nah, I'm not really feeling that tonight. Ain't feeling all that good.
Entire playbook is at your disposal. This new right tackle.
Come on, Gamecocks.
Jeremy Flax was out. DeAndre Cooper getting his first start. Really first full action. Another Brian Rodriguez muscles his way to the line.
Rodriguez again for a minimal game, but still picks up a first.
In a sense, Cole, he knows exactly what he wants to do.
Big script guy, Coach Gabriel is, and he's going to go probably 12 plays, going to be scripted. And it's not necessarily play after play after play what you get, but he just wants to see how the defense is going to present itself to different formations, different personnel groupings, different motions. He feels like he can get an idea of how a defense is going to defend him in that amount of time. That's why
Big E.
NFL experience replacing Liam Cohen, who to be the OC of the Rams. And now first opportunity for Sharon, and on the run is freshman Dane Key. That's one thing Scangarello mentioned. Sharon throws really well on the run. That time, nerves are a little amped up. That's when you want to take a little bit off. He just puts this about a foot too far out in front of Dane Key. And oftentimes when you're rolling right, you aim a little bit.
Go Gamecocks. What's up, Baylor man?
At his back, right, his back shoulder, because that ball is going to tail with you.
Clemson, old Boston College, old red bandana game. Not sure how to feel about that one.
Second possession for Kentucky.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Damn it! You had him sacked! What the fuck? Get him! There you go. There you go, Jordan Birch. There you go, Jordan Birch.
These are the learning moments, right? It's a great job.
There you go, Jordan Birch. That's what I'm talking about, son.
The pressure, Taka Hemingway was right in the backfield. Great job escaping. And then once you get out the numbers, just toss that one away. Yeah, I don't need to take a sack. Don't need to take a hit. Hemingway applied the pressure. Get outside the pocket. Live to play another down.
Hemingway is an elite athlete, junior out of Conway, great basketball player in high school, ran for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's about a guy that saved people on 9/11. That's what it is. They do it every year. It's a big deal. It's also their homecoming. Get him! Get him! Damn, y'all let these guys get too many yards on the ground. Shit! It's all right. Punt the ball. God, y'all let them get too many. Who was that? Cavassier Smoke.
Heavy favorites in this game. The new start is the league that Will Levis possibly would be
We got a punter named Goodfeller.
keep that under wraps as best they could. Now the good number punted away.
See an Australian.
Is back.
Whatever happened to Smack Duffy?
Into the first round.
Max Duffy.
Fantastic year. The scouts.
Is he not there?
Here's Bain with a chance for a return.
Go Josh! Go Josh! Go Josh!
First out of bounds after a 17-yard return. So on the other side for South Carolina, it's Spencer Rattler. Fourth opportunity out of
All right, don't go out there and throw a pick. Let's stay poised.
in first 3 games, kind of had to find himself within this offense, but he's been better.
Tide Pride saying, well, they ain't looking the part right now, are they?
All the hype of him transferring at one point was a Heisman hopeful at Oklahoma. I think he felt like he had to do too much in those first couple games. Forced some throws, got into some of his bad habits. Last 2 games.
Somebody must still be a little salty about 2010. I'm just kidding. Whatever. You can have your penalty on the first play of the game.
Do you think his penalty should go against South Carolina?
God dang. Put yourself in a hole right off the bat. 71. He's a senior. Been there. He's a super duper senior, I believe. Plays center. Number 71, Eric Douglas. Been there since the beginning of time. And we're we're jumping off sides on the first play of the game. Pathetic. What is that one for? What the fuck? What the fuck, guys? You never heard crowd noise before? This is game 6. This is game 6. Don't sit there and bitch like a big puss. Stop doing it! God dang, get freaking disciplined. What are you doing? God, I hate Kentucky. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Nice pickup by the best back in the state.
Like Jordan said, if they know what your snap count, your cadence is going to look like, you can easily verbalize something. And we've seen a lot of different defenses go with the flap as well. I didn't see that happen in that last series.
It's tough to hear, especially
Go, Sean. Come on, Sean. And push that pile forward a little bit. God almighty, that boy's huge. Look, that 0 for Kentucky. That 0. He's huge. He is. He is his number 0. He's a monster. Yeah. We're all the neckbeard commenters. I don't know. Thank you. Get back sometime soon. What the hell was that? Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Kentucky's going to bring pressure from the left side of your screen right here. Let Rattler sees it. Doesn't need to escape. One of the things we've been talking about with his bad habits there. If he just stays in the pocket and throws that from a normal platform, not moving to his left, he probably completes that ball. Juju's wide open on the outside there. That's one of those bad habits. Stay in that pocket. Don't leave it if you don't have to.
Mike Kroger kicks it away to take out Robinson. No return. Kentucky trying to answer the early Gamecocks.
Nice, doing blind after a long week of telling people how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you can pay for what you need. Shoot. I'm on fire tonight.
Get him. Watch the Tiger game. Swings it out to number 0, Antonio Williams.
Only pay for what you need. So sweet, so crisp.
Douche nozzle extraordinaire.
Nope. Keep talking. I can't hear you.
I should probably stop. Choose wisely. Choose with these new home-style French toast sticks. Cheesiest shade for the cheesiest cheese.
Give me that. You don't need it.
To be the cheesiest, gotta snatch that cheese.
Wait, how'd you... We need another change.
Was the ukulele was there something wrong with the ukulele's head last year, or was Tony Elliott just that bad of an offensive coordinator? Because he sure looks a lot better.
Your style. It looks one way. Your style made simple. There's always a way to make life better.
Thank you, Pan Fu. Appreciate it. Was the
all the classes and motivation
I don't know.
to keep you coming
Looks a
back.
lot better this year.
Time and time and time again. That's why 91% of
What's up, Brandon Kuhn?
are still active 12 months later. Motivation that moves you. Rent a Peloton bike or Bike Plus. Terms apply.
All right, not the egg portal. Hold on, I'm getting some carrots. There could be your help.
Thank you, Lou.
Here's the drink. Gotta take out the top. Get away, get away, get away.
Nice win today.
Who got it? Who is that? I know who it is. Getting a little help from my little guy. That's my way to play. Nintendo Switch.
We got a quarterback making his first
Kentucky Twan.
He has 3 really good ones. Barry on Brown is a playmaker with the ball in his hands. Hit 22 plus miles per hour a game. He's the kind of receiver you love.
Yeah, Juju was wide open. I mean, he had 2 options there.
Makes the quarterback look really good. And
It
then
looked wide open to me.
Tavion Robinson.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to wonder if he ain't the guy. He might not be the guy. I mean, what is to say that he's better than Luke Doty? I mean, what's to say that? What's to say that? I don't know. He may not be the man. Well, they jumped off sides.
This was a very physical team that took great pride in the big blue wall for many years, and then they get the skill position guys and the quarterback, and now the O-line is taking a step back.
Miami fans, your season's over. I predicted that today. I knew that they would struggle with that. That North Carolina would have too much for them offensively. They're a farce. Every year, man. Every year. There's Rodriguez. 10, 12. Here we go. Stop the run! Look at this soft. One missed tackle. Soft. Missed tackle. 2 missed tackles. Soft. Can you not get a push up front? Yeah, they jumped off sides again. That's great. I mean, they're just going to break off another long run. I mean, can we, if South Carolina had Tennessee Tech's defensive line, that might not be happening. I mean, I don't know what's up with these guys. You got 2 5-stars. 2 5-stars on that defensive line. Proof that stars don't always make. I mean, it's all about coaching and really heart and dedication, to be honest with you. Get him! He gonna switch. What? Run him down, damn it! I don't know why Kentucky even tries. I don't know why they even try to mix it up on offense. I mean, I understand Chris Rodriguez can't carry the ball every play, but he would at least get 30 carries. Well, they can't stop him. They're horrible at stopping the run. It's so maddening. Kaya takes off. Get him. All right, you let him run for 15 yards. Now it's going to be 3rd and 9. There we go. There you go. To get him out in the open field like that, you can. Super Luigi surprised that Kentucky hadn't scored yet. Well, they keep shooting themselves in the foot. I don't know, Brock. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah! Go ahead and make fun of it some more, guys. Make fun of it some more. Special teams. Woo! Block punt. Woo! That was that Steve Spurrier says. Nicey, nicey. Boom. Damn, that ball was spinning like come off that boy's foot. Damn, you pick that thing up, it might take some skin off your hands. That punter just got demolished. We might get a field goal out of this. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. First down. You can move the ball a little bit when you stop jumping off sides. Still haven't seen Jaheim Bell touch the ball yet. Anybody surprised at that? Nope, not me. Not me. Most dynamic player on the team. Thank you, Agent Z. For the super chat. Most dynamic player on the team. Hadn't touched the ball. No surprise. Him. Hey, buddy. What's up? See you in the valley. How you doing? Come on, Spence.
Spencer Rattler looks unsure, and that has been an issue for him. In this offense, it can be very complicated for a guy who ran, from a play calling standpoint, a fairly simple offensive ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see he's going to go to the sideline and talk this one over. But in Oklahoma, you have left and right receivers. So your receivers never switch sides.
Yeah.
You never really have to worry about where they're aligned. They get aligned on their own. Here in South Carolina, in a system like Kentucky and South Carolina, both run. It's a long play call. It tells everybody where to go. And the X could be on the left side, and the next play could be motioning it on the right side. So you got to know where all these guys are. And that's the learning curve for Spencer Rattler in this system.
And you can see before the timeout, Marshawn Lloyd looked at his quarterback almost as if like, hey, what you just said doesn't make any sense.
Yes. And honestly, I've called the wrong play on those before. I mean, there are so many plays jammed in there, and you say, okay, I want number 53, and you're reading, you're like, oh, shoot, I think I read 54. So it could have been that, or maybe the wrong formation for the type of play they want.
Does A&M stand a chance tonight against Alabama? Could they pull off the upset? Damn, Rattler! Shit the bed. I think he needs to spend some time on the bench. How you blocked a punt, had the ball inside the 20, had all the momentum in the world. You left that guy. That guy was absolutely free. Killed him. You can't pick up a damn. Oh, damn. Jeez Christ.
Before Rattler went down, and I think he was laying on the top of Asian, and after we're going to the turf.
He ain't the guy.
It looks like Deion Walker stabs that ball right before, right here. The hand is down, but nothing else, yeah.
He ain't the guy.
So the Cats make their own break.
No, just because he had some success at Oklahoma for 1 year.
Early Kentucky fumble.
He's the guy, right?
Touchdown. Here's Chris Rodriguez Jr. That's a gain of 12.
12 yards. He's ran for 12, 8. Told you, guys got 40 yards already rushing, and this game ain't even 9 minutes old yet.
Find my downhill runs with Chris Rodriguez. I want to start asserting the physicality.
9 minutes old yet.
That's what's working. That's going to make it easy on their quarterback making his first career start as well.
Line is garbage. O-line is trash. I mean, D-line is trash.
And they repeat it. Here's Rodriguez. Coleridge Skingarella has been doing this for a long time.
Finally a stop.
To a lot of success.
I'm talking to Nick Mullins, his former quarterback for the San Francisco, about the script, and he said the best part about it is Coach Gambarello, he doesn't just try to do what's best for the offense, he does what's best for his quarterback. There's a real knack for finding that out. And none better than what they had in his first start on a Thursday night against Oakland. He went 16 of 22, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. But Tom, later in that conversation, he added, man, that script was valuable. I'll tell you this, once we got off that script, we had no idea what was going to happen.
Well, he spoke of the script as being extremely helpful, especially for first-time starters. Did it with Drew Lock in Denver, with Mullins with the Niners, and now he's got kind of Sharon. And here's a
Open field.
and he is carrying the field tonight. That is a pick of 20. It's a really cool play, too. It's kind of akin to a speed option or a
Number 85 was holding.
defensive end. Be free, and the quarterback's just reading. If he comes to me, I'm going to pitch it outside. If he goes with the running back, then the quarterback can actually keep that one and run up between the tackles. Speaking of QB runs, we've seen one from Sharon tonight. The thought is that they'll be more willing to run. Levis, after this turf toe injury against Ole Miss, basically had to shove the quarterback run game.
There you go.
South Carolina defense missing some key players. R.J. Roderick is out, did not make the trip. The body Reed at free safety. What's questionable coming into this game? It hasn't been on the field here early on. They are very, very young in the backfield.
I don't know.
Eamon Rory is a freshman. E.Q. Smith is a freshman. And David Spalding is at least providing some experience there as he comes back from injury. The screen.
Get up.
Tracked down by Green. It's a gain of 15. Here comes Kentucky.
At least they can move the ball. I don't know what we can do. We can't move the ball.
You get your tight ends. 2 of them out here. Not receivers. You get 2 tight ends out there to block for Barryon Brown. You can see it work. They drove South Carolina DB 6 or 7 yards out of the way. Big Barryon Brown is caught by a linebacker. No angles, unfortunately. Might be an area to take a little shot. Condense formation. Rodriguez. You put yourself like it almost eager. Yeah, I was like, well, then I'm contradicting what I said earlier, right? Just throw out the playbook and you start giving it to C-Rod downhill. But I'm a quarterback, so you get that little 40, 30-yard line, condense formation, first down, you start thinking, you feel like you're playing with house money. Yeah, we could loosen up the back end a little bit. Get them worried, get them out of the box a little bit as everything starts to condense as the run game gets going. This first quarter pivoted.
I agree, Ryan.
Forced fumble.
He's good. He ain't that damn good. He ain't that damn good. I mean, other teams can stop this. I mean, he has success against other teams, but last week against Ole Miss, I mean, he rushed 19 times for like 70-something yards. I mean, he ran for like 3.2 yards a carry or something. I mean, he's running for like 30.2 yards a carry against South Carolina. It's just, it's trash. It's absolute dog shit. Y'all can't tackle better than that. Can't fill the gaps. Stop what you know is coming. Ridiculous.
You're going to get cover 0, no safety here, so I'd attack the middle of the field. Doing just that, it's tipped.
There you go.
Ball's incomplete. Missed opportunity for Kentucky. Boy, this is another great learning moment for an inexperienced quarterback. Watch the trajectory that lets this ball go. It's on a line. There's nobody behind Dingle there. There's no safety help, so if you just feather this ball a little bit.
Yep, doggy's back there barking at
Let him run.
something. What you see out there?
Touchdown, but what I said earlier, South Carolina.
Mama come back home?
The presence of a blitz sometimes messes with the quarterback's eye. You don't always have to hit home.
Here's Ruffalo. Yeah, I've been sick. I've been sick all week. He missed it. Way to go, Ruffalo. Kentucky's played better at South Carolina so far, and still doesn't have any points on the board.
He had to hesitate and then snap and chance for him, finally got it upright. And that drive comes up.
I absolutely cannot believe that we went down there, had that block punt inside the 20 and got 0 points out of that.
Basketball's the fun of you.
How ridiculous.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help is pretty fun too.
Absolutely awful.
Well, enjoy your house.
Was Boston College fixing to score?
A Corona and palm trees. A Corona and calm seas. And a bomb breeze. And some long knees. Strong like a tongue squeeze. You'll say, oh, geez, when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No. It was incredible. Leave bad. But this is good. I should have out.
Drive. It's what propels the champions, the comeback kids, the underdogs. It means constantly improving, striving, humbling. It's no excuses, no days off, no glory. It's drive.
When the so-called experts in Washington wanted everything shut down, Governor McMaster said no. He declared our business and almost every business in South Carolina essential. I've never been so proud of our governor. If Henry McMaster didn't have the courage to stand up to Washington, thousands of hardworking people would have lost their jobs. If you want more opportunity and better jobs, you want Henry McMaster.
If you do what feels right, then follow your style. Phillips One Blade. Your style made simple. There's always a way to make life better.
Restructured to a better sandwich. Are these real country style rib sandwich? Old, new, and oh man! Arby's, we have
SEC
Yeah, I need to drink something. I don't feel good, and I'm really God. I'm really look at that. Back in 2014, when you beat South Carolina, it was worthy of storming the field. Not so much anymore. Go Juju. I ain't gonna acknowledge Spence right now. I mean, he doesn't piss me off, man. That, and I'm dreading going back to work on Monday. I really am. Go Juju. Cut it up. They have a little bit of unnecessary roughness there. That's all right. Austin Stogner had him sealed off. Someone else didn't do their job.
Third down 3. Rattler flushed again. Complete for
There you go. Good grab, Josh. I wouldn't be surprised if Rattler just turned around and threw the ball backwards.
That'll likely be the final snap of the first quarter. The 7-0 score aligns on the action we've seen through 15 minutes of game time. Couple of huge turnovers, a missed Kentucky field goal, and early momentum for Shane Beamer's Gamecocks. The kids from Soda City have an early lead.
All righty.
I've always loved building things. Not just
See what's going on
skyscrapers, but teams make
elsewhere.
After all, we wouldn't be where we are today without them. So we made sure that like these buildings, their futures may also stand.
Yeah, River Dog. Thanks, Brock. Yeah, they're not paying all that. Not my opinion, on. I am Ray Bob. 6-3 BYU, but Notre Dame just scored out in Sin City. Illinois and Iowa tied at 3 because why wouldn't they be?
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. Every day I work hard and eat what's right for me. Isn't that right, Frank? Frank's my goat. No alarms.
Alabama hasn't scored yet.
Nice try, Kevin. I don't care about post
And better job. You want Henry McManus.
There's a saying in Louisiana that's been handed down for generations. Pass a good time. It means whenever friends and family get together, good times and good food is definitely on the table. Tony Savage's famous Creole seasoning has always been part of that celebration. Whether it's in the kitchen or at the table, it adds authentic Louisiana flavor to your favorite foods and smiles to your
Vietnam.
So remember to pass a good time. And the Tony Sacheries. Tony Sacheries makes everything taste great.
Yeah, that place is. How bad does Kentucky get smashed by Mike Leach next week? I actually did bow hunting, a little bit of money. I think it was like $19. I bet on them to cover the first half, which I obviously did. That's always a pretty good bet. This year, taking Tennessee to cover first halves, I mean, you know they're going to come out fast, so.
Tennessee's been a top 10 team, but it feels like they're going to get a lot more attention this week. And I think a lot of it's that defense flying around. They're so aggressive up front. You have the quarterback, that's really a game changer. We know the offense.
Yeah, John. Jaheim Bell must be hurt. No touches again. Come up with something innovative here. Third and long. There we go. Go, Josh. Good job. Finally getting him involved in the action some. He hadn't really gotten into it a lot the first 5 games. Got taken off the back of the milk carton, for sure. This offense is so predictable. These little swing passes, this garbage is just so. It's a Red Baron pepperoni pizza. Bell is currently on the milk carton. He's in the back of your coupon flyer in your mailbox. Go Juju and everything else. Driver's picture. Picture age progressed to end of season. It's gonna be gray. Go Juju! Ah, dang it! Who got stopped by Carrington Valentine? That's one thing about Kentucky. They don't miss tackles. They don't miss tackles like we do. Good open field tackle there by Carrington Valentine, number 14. Must be a horrible call. Thanks for letting me know what happened there, guys. God damn! Excuse my French. Damn, Satterfield, you freaking moron. He sucks. Kentucky D-line, well, I mean, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was happening. This offensive line hasn't been any good since the COVID year. There you go, Sancho. There's your wrench. Use it wisely. Don't. Rob got pissy because somebody, I don't know, said somebody blocked or hid some people that I don't know why anybody would have done that, but somebody got blocked or hidden. I suggest there was a decent reason why. What's up, Eric? I mean, we knew the offensive line was going to get dominated. I mean, it's every freaking week. It's such bullshit. I think Shane Beamer looks a lot like Johnny Knoxville. I don't know. I mean, reminds me of Pee Wee Herman a little bit. What I think of the Vols. I gotta hand it to them today. They played well, went to a tough environment, and I mean, LSU was never in the game. I mean, Tennessee's dominated from start to finish. So, you know, I really can't. I have nothing at this point. The only trash talk thing I will say is I still don't think they've played a team yet with a legitimate defense, but we'll see. I mean, they're gonna play one next week, so yeah. If y'all move the ball on them and somehow win that game, wow. Chris Rodriguez, 10 rushes, 63 yards, 6.3 yards per carry. Exactly what he averages against the Gamecocks. And he cut that in half. You cut it in half. Cut it in half, they don't have a chance. LSU is a top 20 defense. I don't know. I ain't so sure about that. The shutout they pitched over the high-powered New Mexico State team, you got to also factor that had something to do with that. We also played Auburn, who's horrible. But it was a good win. Whipped up front. Whipped up front. Just awful. There you go. Captain, we need a turnover. I mean, but, you know, to stop them, but I mean, hell, we don't do anything with it. I mean, we had a perfect opportunity a while ago with that block punt. Inside 20, 0 points. 0 points. Spencer Rattler, fumble. Not an interception machine, now he's a fumble machine. He's actually thrown the ball pretty well tonight. Except for that one, the early pass to Juju McDowell, which I don't know what was going on there. There you go. Watch this kid, this number 12 quarterback, this Shara, whatever his name is. Watch him start. Picking up confidence as the game goes on. It's a Red Baron pepperoni pizza. God dang, guys! Ah! At some point, it gets to be comical. I mean, it looks like they're running the ball on an FCS team. It looks like we are an FCS defensive line getting the ball ran on it. About every third play, we'll stack them up and stop it for no gain. But, I mean, if you're letting 10, 12 yards in between those, say, all right, you stop that one for minimal gain. But emergency, yeah. I've been taking Mucinex pretty much on the regular for the past week. Clemson and BC playing Playing a wet fart of a game over here in Boston. K. Shara throws his first college touchdown pass.
It's a 16-yard strike. Call that look like an old Eddie Graham play.
It did a little bit, but I'm going to go back to the script again because Jordan talked about how cool the toss was off that play earlier. It's basically the option. A little read toss. Now you have to put an action to it. South Carolina's already seen the run. They got on the fake. Nice, accurate catch with a touchdown.
Set it up perfectly. That's the information you get off that script, right? Show the toss, see the safeties flying, let's come back with a little wide pop pass that will make it.
Low snap again.
Low snap, extra point's good. South Carolina should be up 14-7 right now. There's no reason why they shouldn't have scored on that possession after the block punt. This just absolutely just wasted.
Fly this direction with the toss. And the tight end's going to replace it. Bam.
David Spalding bid on that. Oh, we're glad he's back this week. He absolutely bid on that one. That guy just gets right down the seam.
Asking what will Pop-Tarts do is how you get from toast and jam to that's my jam. From Sunday to Sunday. So, like,
Captain Tripp says trash. Yup. My thoughts exactly. Come on, buddy. Get out from under there. I'm not happy with the way things are going so far. They'll be behind before you know it. That quarterback's starting to get into rhythm, and I'm sure we'll end up making him look like a Heisman contender before the end of the night. He's getting in rhythm.
And now I'm back. This is every
Kentucky ain't going to keep making mistakes and giving you chances to score.
If you do what feels right, then follow your style. Pillars one way. Your style made simple. There's always a way to make life better.
Come on, girls. It's time to turn it up. Exhibitionist Stretch and Strengthen Mascara. It's an instant lash extension effect. The best mascara I've ever used. Exhibitionist Mascara from CoverGirl. Make this one get one so fun. All the classes and endless.
What are you doing right there, buddy?
That fits your style.
What are you doing? Get out of that. Get me that back.
Keep it up. And that's why 91% of households that join Peloton are still active 12 months later. Motivation that moves you. Rent the
Ooh, do you love?
This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else.
Oh.
You're kind of a big deal.
On Twitter and Facebook and this and that, you read Gamecock message boards, you read all kind of stuff. You see a lot of toxic fans. And me too. I call it like I see it. I try to put a positive spin on stuff, but after this performance so far in this first half, I'm done pumping the positivity. It is just, it's just ridiculous. Go Xavier. There is something bad wrong with that offensive line. I don't know if it's strength and conditioning. I don't know if it's talent. I don't know if it's scheme, coaching. I don't know if it's a combination of all those things. But both lines of scrimmage. Go Sean! Go Sean! Go Sean! Go! Go! Play, baby. Got into Kentucky territory.
Think about this. You're in an offense where receivers always line up on one side or the other. They'll never need to worry about where they are. They know where they're supposed to be. Into an offense where the
I agree with that, USC Gamecock fan. I agree with what you're saying, Carolina. I mean, but he's looked good ever since that sack and that fumble. He's looked decent since then. So maybe that knocks some sense into him. I don't know. Rattler gets away from the rush. He's going to take off. Slides. Showed a little bit of wheels out there. The Amish Golden Corral was not, it wasn't the best food ever. Go, Sean! Go, Sean! There you go. Y'all better score here. No flag. What's this for? Holding. Of course. Of course. 52, Jalen Nichols. That buffet, I mean, it was a lot like the Golden Corral, really, but I mean, just more local fare and that type of stuff. Yeah, it was really good. It was too high though. I mean, it was really. To be honest with you, it was too high for. Did your wrench work on your end? I don't see the wrench, but I did give you a wrench. I don't know if it won't show up until the next chat on my side or what. Rattler runs around 1,000,000 yards and gets absolutely nothing. Thanks to Jalen Nichols and that holding call. Put us in a hole and took us out of a good position there. Half the time, these penalties that they commit, they don't even need. They could have still made that play without the benefit of that penalty. Throw it away, dude. God almighty. Y'all not get open. Josh Van was wide ass open down there. Jeez. All right, we pin them back on the 1 yard line, so it'll be a 99-yard touchdown drive. Yeah, no line is sorry, but they will give him some time. They gave him some time there. You're right. I don't know. It looked like Josh Van was open to me. Thank you, Frothy Tavern. Much appreciated. Exactly, broccoli.
Olay faced expensive gels that don't last and wiped them out. New Olay Hyaluronic Lightweight Gel Moisturizer offers some powerful moisture and is supercharged 92 times longer. That lasts for 100, 200, and even $400 cream. For dewy, hydrated skin,
How much of a super chat to eat a sack full of crystals?
time for Olay. Face anything.
Man, we ain't got that around here. We had that around here in years. Oh! Alright, I bit my tongue. But to answer your question, not a lot. I mean, White Castle, yeah, I don't have that here either. We got it at the grocery store. Dog's doing acrobatics to get pizza crust pieces. There used to be a crystal here. Rodriguez again, get him right out of that hole, right out of the damn hole. What? I mean, I'm like Nostradamus, yeah. I mean, I can see in the future. Doo-doo. There was a crystals probably about 10 miles from here that closed up in probably like 2013 or something. I don't know. I never went there. This place just looked skeezy. See, I mean, stop for minimal gain. It's like every other run. He breaks one for like 10, 12 yards, and then he's bottled up. A bag full of McDonald's. I don't know, Uncle. I don't know. I'm not really watching that one. I need to be watching that instead of this Taylor game. It's boring too. Alabama can't score on Texas A&M. Crystals is good. Wow, they stopped Rodriguez 2 plays in a row. Well, I like White Castle. I really do. You'll tear your stomach up though. Get ready for it. Have I had the adult Happy Meal? I have not. I went through McDonald's drive-through when we were on vacation. The only thing, the only thing you could get in it, as far as your sandwich, so you could get a sandwich, you could get a Big Mac, or you could get a 10-piece nugget. See you in the valley. I was very, very near Delaware Water Gap, within 2 miles of there. You could throw a rock and hit it. The McDonald's adult Happy Meal at $13, no clue. Probably. Everything's about that much right now. And you know what? I saw something. Yes, Lou, I've been sick since Saturday of last week. I went to Pennsylvania. I left Greenville, Friday in Greenville. It was like probably 70-something degrees. Got in Pennsylvania on Saturday morning. It was like 52 degrees when we flew in. It was raining, and it didn't get warm until Thursday. It finally stopped raining Thursday, and it got into the 70s. And that change of weather just kicked my butt. The Rutgers game was fun. It was fun. I would have liked to have seen them win, but just couldn't hold that lead in the second half. I'll tell you, their offense is doo-doo too. Them and South Carolina are about two peas in a pod. And Nebraska too, for that matter. Their offense sucks as well. I remember it was 3rd and 11 from midfield. Rutgers put trips out to the right and split one to the left. And run. It's 3rd and 11, and runs a fucking quarterback keeper. and Nebraska blew it up for no gain. I mean, just some of these people, some of these guys on play calls, I think they just overthink things. They really do. "34 degrees in Minnesota. We got Minnesota or Montana. And watching Nebraska and Rutgers, somewhat. Although their lines of scrimmage aren't as horrible as ours are. Our lines of scrimmage are horrible. They got some serious issues. Culver's or Whataburger. I've had Culver's. Culver's is a good place to eat. Never had Whataburger. You wish East Tennessee out of White Castle. There's one in. Now it's not in East Tennessee. It's actually near that. It's I think the Mount Juliet exit. Not too far from Nashville. They did have one. It was like combined with an Amoco station or something. West Virginia's parking's bad. Yeah, the parking there was okay. It really was. It's really it's tight. It's tight and cramped. But I'm telling you, they love to drink. They love to drink, and they are really. Go, baby, go! Marion Brown with the jet sweep. Nice. South Carolina, if we can score here, stretch it to 14-7, we'll get the ball back to start the second half. Go, Sean. Where's Christian Bill Smith at? Is that a milk carton too? Oh God, I think I see Jaheim Bell. There we go, a Jaheim Bell sighting. Well, that was underwhelming. Damn, Sean. Ah, damn. I mean, really? I mean, there's a run play and nobody's going to account for that guy. Coming right off the damn edge. I mean, you think he's not going to make that play? schemes. I mean, exactly. Schemes. I mean, what the fuck? How you expect the play to work when you don't put a hat on all the key defenders? I mean, y'all just let him. Damn it! I knew it was coming! Knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It's like clockwork.
South Carolina got the exact matchup that they wanted. Spencer Rattler had a little bit of pressure on him. Had to throw this one off his back foot. But then Austin Stogner, a 6'5" tight end, running downfield against a linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And Wallace gets the better of him.
Damn, Stogner, how you let that guy beat you for that ball?
For a limited time at Domino's, get 20% off everything at menu price when you order online. Pizza, 20% off. Specialty pizza, 20% off. Anything that's not pizza, yep, you know the deal. Except it's not a grill. It's 20% off everything. Only at Domino's.
Hey, Buck. I know you don't like voicemails, but I hope you're doing great. I wish I was with you.
Yep, that was the tight end from Oklahoma. He's got to make that grab. This is the difference against playing against linebackers from the SEC. When he's playing against linebackers from the Big 12, he probably makes that play. He probably wins that ball.
Let's go places.
Think about the rumors of Mullen doing what? Oh.
Oxen powerful moisture and is supercharged to hydrate 2 times longer and outlast the 100, 200, and even $400 cream. Really hydrated.
I'm done, St. Thomas. I'm done. I shared half of that with the dog. That's what I'm saying, Broccoli. Exactly. What's wrong? I mean, why not rotate him in for one play every other series or something? I don't know. I've always been told that they have a game plan devised for, one certain quarterback, and that's why they do yada yada yada. I don't get it.
People love their pets, but they don't love pet hair. No offense. That's why Maytag engineers pet.
Well, Rattler's not the answer. I mean, he was doing good. I mean, he was doing well after that sack when he fumbled. He was doing well. I mean, he was hitting his receivers. I mean, he had a drop there, here and there, but he was doing all right. And then he throws that pick. Yeah, you're right. They do. They don't have. They have no creativity. Clemson not looking too good, huh? 37 seconds left. Keep them out of the end zone. But look, they're gonna try to do much. UGA looked pretty good today. Stetson Bennett showed off his wheels. Now Kentucky's just going to take it to the locker room. I'm telling you, man, we do need to win this. I mean, and I agree with you. I feel what you're saying. I mean, we got to execute better. We should have 21 points on the board at least right now. I mean, it's like we don't want to win the game. I mean, Kentucky is not playing well.
Absolutely. And we told them all week we're going to make something happen with our punt pressure unit. We did. Defense got a turnover. Got 7 points there to start the game. Obviously, we got to finish drives offensively. We're getting down there. We're not finishing.
Doesn't feel like Spencer's been able to find his calm in the pocket. I've seen him a little bit on the sideline as well. How do you help him calm down and relax
to generate runs. They're a great defense, obviously. We got to help build as well. That last year, Saturday, try to throw it up and get the starter.
Yeah, they're a great defense. You ain't doing nothing to help yourself out there.
So the protection's been good for the most part. He just needs to trust it. And he's been in environments like this many a time. He'll be fine. Thanks, coach. Thank you.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Whatever. Thank you for the super chat, Aaron. Telling you, if they don't get out here, if they don't come out second half with this ball,
But there wasn't much after that. Over the next quarter plus. Yeah, well, the game that we used to see from Alabama has not been there tonight. That's a throw that we haven't seen from an Alabama quarterback in a long time. So they relied more on the run here in the first portion of the game. And they run 8 chains, 7 carries, 31 yards, goes for 9 here. A&M driving, trying to move the football. Next drive, same drive, third down.
see what Alabama and Texas A&M are up to right now. Do I have? No, I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. Just sick. Ow! Thank you. Kentucky is just a better football program with Levi's. We are up 14 right now. Okay. We can always count on you to come around and say something kind of dumb. Hey, buddy. Not a better fucking football program. South Carolina. Ow! South Carolina shooting themselves in the damn foot the whole game. We should be up on your ass 21-7, 21-0, to be honest with you. Shit. We did the bad program, though, with our little chrome helmets and a fucking fuck these motherfuckers, man. Can't stand your stupid coach. I can't stand fucking Kentucky. If Levis is your whole team, I wouldn't even showed up for. Exactly. I mean, yeah, like I see something special. Clemson looks like they do look like ass. How you tied 3-3 with BC? Kentucky is definitely a better program. Okay. Kentucky is a wet fart. No imagination. Just not fun to watch. I don't know. No. Like I say, they have bluegrass. Kentucky has done what South Carolina should be doing, which is beat the teams that they should be beating. Beat the teams that you should beat, and you'll have a decent record. Look, when Kentucky gets on the big stage, they fall apart. They fall apart. What's your record against Georgia? What's your record against the SEC West? What's your record against Tennessee? Not good. I mean, not good. Alabama just scored. Kentucky's not a better program, but they have, in general, performed better of late. Clemson out here. I know. I'm watching our game. I'm watching our wet fart of a game, and Clemson's got their own wet poop going on. God, ukulele's looking like ukulele again. He's 9 of 16. It's not good. I say it's not good, it's average.
When you crave the uncomfortable, try this spicy Pringles scorching.
I think, wasn't it Uncle Lou that predicted Clemson to lose to Boston College? Did he predict that to be their one regular season loss? He predicted that, and then like a couple weeks into the season, I saw Boston College was playing. I was like, oh, that was way off. But I mean, it's looking like it's entirely possible. It's looking like it's entirely possible that they may lose to Boston College. Bo Honey, okay, well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but if we do win this game somehow or another, I'm still not happy with this team. I'm not happy with the way they. South Carolina should be thankful that Levis is hurt. Her already have 200. What are you even talking about? Who ties your shoes for you? South Carolina should be thankful that Levis is hurt. Her already have 200 yards passing and 2 passes. Yeah, because South Carolina gives up so many yards through the air. Uncle will be saying, Clemson, your season's over. Maybe. You still think South Carolina will beat Tennessee? Nah, I think we might lose by about a field goal. Lose my field goal. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but it was ridiculous. South Carolina doesn't give up passing yards like that. I mean, they just don't. Plus, why would you even need him? Why would you need him throwing the ball like that? They're doing pretty well running with Chris Rodriguez. They just can't shot themselves in the foot a little bit too. South Carolina's not nearly as good as Tennessee. Wow, that's a hot take. This Jackson Dart guy, pretty boy. Why is it Ole Miss has a quarterback? This is the second one in a row. They had Matt Beachbum Corral. Now it's Jackson Dart. Why is it every quarterback they have just looks like a freaking douche? That you just like to knock into next week. I guess it must be the Lane Kiffin thing.
That's scary. It is scary. But you know what's scary is this offense, how efficient it's running right now. This game got a little scary for Mississippi State. The 1-4 Riders do. Answers an Arkansas score with a Mississippi State score, and the round was off. And he also handed the ball off there to Johnson with that 100-yard day. First 100-yard day in his career with a run game for Mississippi State and it worked. Yeah.
We get the ball back, start the second half. This first drive is going to tell me a lot. First drive will tell me a lot. Ugh. Probably need to hoodie up.
Third straight game they have fallen by a single possession, 14 total points. Florida gets them Florida hosts LSU next week. Want to make sure that if you can, you help people affected by Hurricane Ian. Donate at redcross.org/ESP. Red Cross prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from this disaster. All right, getting closer to the kickoff of the second half in Lexington. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown run. We're all locked up.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 and you get 2 delicious things for only $5. How will you know which 2 to choose? Don't ask us. That's a rhetorical question. And everyone knows 2 for $5 is better than 1, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. Sonic's 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic. But they live.
What about your back?
It's fun!
Tool action fights pain. Advil targets pain at the source. Pain. Advil.
Got it done.
Ugh. Woo! Ugh.
That's it. All right, go get it. Yeah, good boy.
Ugh.
When it comes to lasting relationships, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai Tucson. It's your thing.
Welcome to Independence.
You know, people here, they're all having people. Is something rattling you?
My husband was killed.
Because
The new sheriff. He asked me if I was staying here for resigning. Justice.
check your local listings for shows outside of the CW and the C.
Oh. Yeah, I'm all right. I just had a bad coughing fit. I'm not feeling great. Kentucky takes over in the second half. Probably. I mean, you actually said something there that makes sense and is valid. Townsend, Jack, how are we going to win? No. Nope. Nope. Not unless they go out here and play. No, I don't have COVID. I just got a cold. Unless they go out here and score. And I mean a touchdown. They need to score a touchdown on the first drive of the Second half, we get the ball back. Get a good return, too. If you can get a return. Some teams you can't hardly get a return on. Does Carolina want it? They should. Nah, I ain't been tested. I'm all right, though. I've had COVID. This is not COVID. I know what COVID feels like. Ukulele just about got pushed into the end zone. They're going to score here, go up 10-3. How do we win? I mean, just play some sound football. That's all you got to do. It's not like you're out there playing a bunch of world beaters. Just score on at least every other drive, maybe. I used to be a moderator while I was removed. Rob removed a bunch of people as moderators because he said that somebody had blocked Peg and Megan a while back, hit him, and couldn't see his chat stuff, whatever. I'll just added you as back as a moderator, so use that Rich wisely. Don't put Peg and Megan in timeout, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying you did it. I don't know who did it. How could anybody block it? I don't know. Oh, you're welcome. I need to check some scores here. Brooks, can we just give Doty a chance? That's what I've been screaming. I don't know. Rattler, he looked decent somewhat at some points during the first half, but it's just not so inconsistent. So inconsistent. Biscuit, sorry, Rattler. Yeah, you might be right. You're probably right. Inconsistency is, I mean, if you're inconsistent, you're not a good quarterback, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. What's Will Levis doing over there? He's weird. I was going to look at some scores. All right, Gamecocks. No return. Your team sucks too. Who is that? Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. High step it a little bit. There you go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to try your best to throw a pick, ain't you? All right, how about that? Look at there. I hit a parlay. $20. I won 116.28. There we go. Not bad. I took James Madison to cover the first half, took Tulane to cover the first half, and took Mississippi State to cover the first half. I've started to find that stuff is, there you go, Sean. That stuff is a little bit underrated as far as, yeah, I saw Georgia Tech won again. I actually picked against them, and I had bet on Duke. I thought that they would have a letdown, but they didn't. So, hey, Biscuit, are you guys a little bit nervous? I mean, tell me the truth. I mean, what's your thoughts about that game the Saturday after Thanksgiving now? Good grab. Who gets the grab? Jaheim. Good job, baby. 2 touches tonight. It was a nice grab. Nice grab. Nice throw. Nice throw. I'll give Spencer Rattler credit. Like I said, the guy can throw some nice balls. He's inconsistent as shit. Now watch him throw an interception here. There you go. Yeah, I'm home. I'm at home. Got in from Pennsylvania this morning we got back home at 9 a.m. We were on the first flight out of Harrisburg. We left at 5:15. Oh, God. Left Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 5:15. Landed in Charlotte probably about 6:20. And I fell asleep on that plane for probably 20 minutes, maybe. I don't sleep on planes, but Rich, I really don't. But then the flight from Greenville or from Charlotte to Greenville, I don't really like taking off all that much. I don't think anybody does. But once we got up to cruising altitude, which took like 2 minutes, I opened up the window and looked down there, and it's like I just followed the trail. You basically fly down I-85 to get from Charlotte to Greenville, and we were only like 10,000 feet or something like that. And I'm sitting here pointing out landmarks the whole way because it was a perfectly clear day. Like looking at it, I'm like, there's Gastonia. Now here's Kings Mountain. Now here's Gaffney High School Stadium. Now here's Spartanburg High School Stadium. I mean, you opened the window. No, I didn't open the window. You know I didn't open the window. Open the shutter, whatever you call it. Oh, good God. Whatever.
Brown will get back on the field. 2nd and 10 now for this the 5th play of this drive for South Carolina. Right for 6th play coming up.
14-7, Bama up over Texas A&M. Yep, the Pennsylvania weather got me sick. It was cold up there. Cold, raining. As soon as I got there. Go, Jaheim. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. That wasn't Jaheim. That's Juice. Juice. Woo! I thought that was Jaheim there for a second. It looked like a 0-3. Nice, nice, Juice Wells. Do I think South Carolina beats A&M this year? Probably not. Wesley over there talking like y'all go, yeah, you'll whip. Y'all crazy, man. They're having a down game. Is that Sky Moore brother? I don't know. Is it? I agree that Tennessee will demolish USC. Can't say the same about Kentucky, though. Okay. What are they bringing or showing you in this game to make you think that they're going to compete with Tennessee? They look like a wet fart to me. That's kind of a shot at my team. You have to be tough to beat. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mind the cold weather. I mean, it's not that cold. Man, Matthew, thank you for the super chat. If Will Levis has been playing, this would be over. I agree. It would be 52-0 right now, at least. He's just. I mean, he takes it to another dimension, totally. Got sick on plane, maybe. Brandon Kuhn, I agree. Got to win the winnable games. Deer hunting Ohio and always come back sick. Yeah. I mean, when I go to Pennsylvania in the summer, it's fine. I just wasn't expecting that weather. Wasn't expecting it when we landed. It'd be 52 degrees. It would rain for 5 days straight. Levis is playing Kentucky, be up 35. No, 52, man. 52. He's special. Ooh. I'm a Clemson fan. Gamecocks suck. You don't want my opinion on your team. Aren't you almost losing to Boston College right now?
Apartments.com, the place to find them. Corey Nukin in studio. We update Alabama and Texas A&M. A&M actually down 7-0 in the second. Haynes King, touchdown, and Moose Muhammad ties the game at 7, but a minute later, it's all took Jalen Milroe.
Number 5 team in the country.
35 yards for the house.
The number 5 team in the country is up by 7 on Boston College at halftime. Hooker for Heisman. Maybe. Hard to argue with it. I mean, nobody's been that consistent all year. Dude hasn't thrown a pick. I ain't gonna lie to you though, I didn't hate it too awful much today when he got sacked and the ball popped loose. And LSU recovered. Didn't do anything with it though. He got just blown up at one point there. LSU didn't recover. Well, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Well, maybe that's why I didn't do anything with it then. There you go. There you go. That's why I didn't do anything with it. K. Shara got blown up on that play by Tonka Hemingway. They're feeling it a little bit. I think they're feeling it a little bit. 2 sacks tonight. Come on, damn it! God dang it! See, I mean, you get a sack. It's like, what is it? 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Tried to strip that ball from him too. You want to bet on the South Carolina? No, I don't. I don't bet people on the internet. Darius Rush just got healthy this week. They don't look good. His ankle's jacked up. Jesus Christ. We can't catch a break, man. Can't catch a freaking break. Tide Pride. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Hey, it looked great right there. You got your own problems. Yes, I enjoyed my trip straight at 64 speed, except for got sick. Rutgers did defeat BC.
Sharon 7 of 11 for 66 yards tonight.
You after him, don't put your hands up there close to his face mask like that. You ain't got to do all that. Yeah, let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Can one more person hit the like button? There you go. 101.
Key scenario for Kentucky. Robinson there engaging in the block and not good.
Say landing strip is preferable to shaved.
See yourself in Sevierville, Tennessee. Your Smokies start here. Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which means low prices.
That makes me feel great hitting a little parlay. Little three-teamer. I'm surprised it actually paid out that well.
Because it penetrates deep into the tooth to help actively repair acid-weakened enamel. I recommend Chromiamel Repair to my patients.
Tennessee's going to beat the brakes off of Kentucky. Judging on the way they look today, probably so. Probably so. I say they're. Oh, God. I'd say they were a 2-loss team, if that.
Shop Columbia at Kohl's.
Would have thought that before the season, but I guess it is what it is. They're really good. How good? Okay. Sometimes I'm an idiot for listening to these stupid people in Las Vegas. I took Army to cover against Wake Forest. They're absolutely getting murdered right now. It's 28-0. Wake Forest. How is Alabama tied with Texas freaking A&M? Notre Dame is putting a beat down on BYU currently. Wow. Florida State up on NC State. It's crazy that BYU's playing that badly. I mean, I think pretty much everyone hates Notre Dame unless they're actually a Notre Dame fan. I mean, even the people that are neutral, I think those just really just don't like Notre Dame. SC Junior's rocking tonight. Go, Jaheim. Oh! They pull him down by the face mask? Because that sure looked like it. I wouldn't say they're rocking, but they're definitely playing better than they have at some points. Appreciate the positivity, though. I got to level up with you. I mean, when I don't mind so much drinking Diet Cokes during these games so that I can actually know what the hell is going on. You know, I mean, there's been plenty of times. Go, Sean! Go, Sean! Go, Sean! First down. There's been many times I've gotten so hammered on here drinking beer and other things that... I mean, I didn't know what's going on. Like last year when we played Auburn, I actually do I Pepsi Zero. No, I don't ever hardly see that stuff. To be honest with you, I drink Coke Zero. Maybe I should try Pepsi Zero. I do like the Pepsi Zero cherry. I'm getting off track, but like when I'm sober watching these games, drinking a Coke or something, able to actually speak on it the next day a little bit better is is actually pretty cool. Marshawn Lloyd running that ball. He is running that ball like George. Best running back in the state, Brandon. Go, Sean! And it's really not even close. Strawberry Crush is the best drink. I don't ever see that. In Pennsylvania, they have Wawa up there. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Wawa. I know a couple of y'all that are in the chat actually live in Pennsylvania. You know what a Wawa is. Their fountain drink machine there is it's kind of like at Zaxby's. If you can make like a million different choices. Shit was not best back in the state. It's Sean. There's Jaheim Bell running the ball for no damn reason, for no game. Wawa is in Virginia. I forgot about that. It's in like the Richmond area, isn't it? Forgot about Leonard. The Diet Cherry Lemon Sun Drop is really good. To me, Sheets is nothing special. Sheets is just like Spinks or something down here in South Carolina. But Wawa is that fountain drink machine. I like to get Mountain Dew, no sugar. Go Rattler, got some wheels. Mountain Dew or Minute Maid Minute Maid Diet Cherry Limeade. It's great. I like the no sugar added Minute Maid lemonades as well. Excellent stuff. Tuck it. First down. Keep moving that rock, baby. Keep pounding that rock. Run that clock. What does Wawa taste like? The drinks are good. They got food there too. I mean, they'll make you stuff to order. Quesadillas, clubs, hoagies, soup. I mean, it's excellent. Hear a lot of booing there. That's from the Kentucky fans. There's a lot of Gamecock fans there too. I know they sold out their allotment of tickets. Get rid of it. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. There you go, baby. Oh, man. Zero on Kentucky's defensive line is a huge man. Man-child. He's a freaking beast. Am I from Columbia? Nah. I'm here from the upstate of South Carolina. The Mountain Dew Voodoo is ass. Yeah, it doesn't have any flavor. Don't really have many. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Damn, he tried to make something out of it. Ah. Orlando, Polish sausage, Chicago-style hot dogs. That sounds delicious. Now, do you work there? Or are you headed down there for a trip? Or are you going to Disney World, sir? This year's Voodoo is good. You like it. There was a girl referee in the Rutgers game last night, too. Jalen Brooks tight roping. Damn it, he's out of bounds. Seth getting in the chat says Love's has the best assortment of electronics and phone chargers. Yeah, that stuff's kind of high. It's kind of high at those places, though. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds, clearly. You know, South Carolina wins this game like we want South Carolina to do. It's not going to be as fun because Kentucky stands well if Levis was playing. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I mean, Kentucky, Georgia had to listen to that, too. When JT Daniels got hurt, wait a minute. I don't know what the hell I'm saying here. Nobody actually beat them. So it didn't matter. But you know, if you're a good team, you know, you should be prepared for that stuff. I mean, this guy hadn't thrown a pass all year. I mean, they played some games that weren't real close. So I'm not going to talk like that right now, though. The girl ref looked bad. You know, I couldn't. I mean, she's little Miriam Brown getting in action. She had a ponytail. I don't know if she looked decent or not. Our seats are way up. I don't know if she made any good calls nor bad. I don't really know. There wasn't a lot of. Damn it! I don't think there was a lot of blown calls in that game or anything. 4th down, man. God Almighty! Kick field goal. You got to kick it. You got to get some points down here. You got to get some points. Shit. All right, Mitch Jeter. Come on, man. Seems like we've always got a decent field goal kicker. That's one thing that you can count on us doing. We're always going to have a decent field goal kicker. Know where we keep finding from. Clemson just scores again. Going to go up 17-3 on Boston College. Who's that? Number 10? Joseph Nagata with a touchdown catch from the ukulele. They're going to start pulling away from Boston College. If we can just hold it there, if Boston College lets them have one more touchdown, I'm fine with that. If they can just kind of wet fart it up and make it 21-3, I would be good with that. If Clemson starts rolling on offense, I don't see them stopping at 21 points. And I don't see Boston College really being able to score. Get out your feelings. Says, what, maybe you pick Gamecocks over Clemson being from upstate? Huh?
Thanks so much. Our members are the mission.
Technically, when enamel is gone, you cannot get it back, but there are ways you can repair it.
South Carolina beats Kentucky just to lose at Vandy. I actually was impressed. I hung around with Ole Miss today for a while. Thought Arkansas was a really good team. They were wrong. Well, I mean, their secondary has been trash. Everybody knows that. But, I mean, their quarterback was hurt, too. Kentucky with Levis would beat Alabama.
Sacrifice and teamwork. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in their game. Old Dominion Freight Line, helping the world keep promises.
Florida State up 14-3 on NC State. That's kind of surprising to me. And that kind of diminishes Clemson's win last week a little bit, too. I think they're going to have a tough time next week with them on the road. Do we win now? I mean, it's looking promising. It's looking promising. I might start getting excited if we get another touchdown or two. I'm not going to get excited right now. What made me be Gamecock fan? What made me be Game? Because that's just what I was when I was born. My parents were Gamecock fans. So I became one too. That hatred for Clemson was instilled at an early age.
Working with defensive coordinator Bud Foster for many years at Virginia Tech. And deeper ball. Great defenses.
I was in the bathroom at the stadium when Ole Miss scored with 30 seconds left, smoking. The Ole Miss fan wanted to fight me. Why did Lane Kiffin punch that ball in at the end of that game and then go for two? That was like very classless, in my opinion. I mean, did Vandy do something to shit on them earlier in the game? Because I thought that was it's kind of a trash move. I mean, Lane Kiffin's not exactly known for not being a douche, so I'm not saying that it's surprising, but I didn't really like that. Does anybody know? Need style points. That's valid, I guess. He was wrong for that. Then he went for two. Thanks, Daniel. They're playing all right. I mean, the defense seems to have settled down somewhat. Knock on wood. I said that. Good job, guys. TJ Sanders up there on the stop. Vandy played hard. They just ran out of gas. Oklahoma hired an ACC coordinator with zero talent. Zero head coaching experience, what they expect. Well, he was their defensive coordinator at one point. I don't know. And I really I said this morning on my video when I was talking about picks against the spread. You know, I don't know that that Brent Venables really knows what to do. Does Brent Venables know what to do to damn it! That's ticky-tack as fuck. Does he know what to do to circle the wagons when a team is in this kind of trouble? Because, I mean, he's been at Clemson for, 10 years? They ain't been in this kind of trouble. So, does he know what to do? I mean, is he going to be able to get his team back from that standpoint? I think it's a valid question. Adversity. Exactly. Venables doesn't know where he took a dump last. Dylan Gabriel got hurt. Would he get hurt today or like last week? Who do you think Auburn's next coach is? Hugh Freeze? I mean, it's not that unthinkable, is it? I don't think I really see Urban Meyer ending up at Texas A&M. It's really where I see him ending up at. I don't think he's going to end up at Auburn. He wants to go somewhere where he can go in and win right away. He wants a ready-made job. Auburn would be too much of a rebuilding project. He'd probably get him there in 3-4 years, maybe.
1.9% financing for 60 months, plus 1,000 bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else, which means you're kind of a big deal. The Prime Early Access Sale on October 11th and 12th, only for Prime members.
Good to say it's awesome. I know. I bought it using the cash rewards card.
I heard some talk last night at the stadium.
I can't imagine where I'd be without
I heard some talk in the stadium last night at Rutgers that kind of made me laugh a little bit. There was some Nebraska fans there. There were actually a decent amount of Nebraska fans. I don't think they actually traveled from Nebraska. I think they were more Nebraska is kind of like fans of the team that maybe live on the East Coast that were able to get to a game finally. But legitimate, there were a couple up behind me talking about Urban Meyer coming to Nebraska. Urban Meyer's not coming to Nebraska. He ain't coming there. There would be nothing. There would be no draw for a kid to come to Nebraska, other than the fact that you can play for Urban Meyer if you come to Nebraska. Thank you, Brandon Kuhn. He's not going to Nebraska. I don't see that happening. I just don't. And then there were Rutgers fans that I heard that were talking shit about Greg Schiano. You remember Greg Schiano used to be the coach there in the early to mid to late 2000s. Left about 2012-ish or so, and left. He was he went to the NFL for a while, and then he was Ohio State's defensive coordinator, right? I think he's defensive coordinator. Maybe he was offensive. I don't know. He was a coordinator for Ohio State, and the fans were talking shit about him. They're like, what do you expect? I mean, you hire the same guy back, you're gonna get the same result. I'm like. He led you to the most success that you ever had. I mean, Rutgers was in the top 10 under Greg Schiano there for a couple of years. They never had that kind of success under anybody else. I'm like, come on. How was the parking at Rutgers? It's pretty easy. 17-14 Bama at halftime. K. Sharad just picks up the first down. Not enough hot co-eds at Nebraska. Probably not. All right, you got to keep them out of the end zone here. We need something good to happen. They score, my butthole's going to get tight and puckered. You'd like the Husker to be good again. Yeah, they do. I mean, honestly, their fans show up no matter what. See, that's even when you bottle Rodriguez up, when South Carolina's bottling him up, he's driving them forward for 2, 3, 4 yards. It's like a battering ram. They've got to get him lower. They're going to be hurting next year without him. They ain't replacing that dude. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. He's probably the best player on the field tonight. How does it feel winning? Feels good to be ahead. We haven't won anything yet. All we got to do is hold on. Yeah, I'd like to have another score. Wrap him up. There you go. Third and 8. I would try to get it out to Rodriguez in space. We ain't stopping it. Get it! Get him! Get him! Damn, he is not good under pressure at all. We only beat Kentucky because Terry. Yeah, no, we only beat them. We beat them because they hadn't put Lynn Bowden in at quarterback yet. It's the only reason we beat them.
That's a really good job by sharing there, seeing it, escaping, and throwing the ball away. Remember we said earlier, got only out to the number, didn't throw it away? Yeah. That's not making the bad play worse.
I'd like to see y'all hold on to this ball, eat up about 7 minutes off that clock, kick a field goal. Who does Kentucky have at quarterback? Kaya Sharon. He is a redshirt freshman. He's making his first start. He had never thrown a college pass up until tonight. We are looking like athletes now. We're looking good. One more touchdown would ice it. You're welcome, Caleb. Good thing Will Blue Jeans isn't playing. I don't know so much about that. I don't know that he really makes that much of a difference. He ain't that good. Why no beer tonight? I'm sick. I don't feel good. And I also just kind of, just kind of want to watch a game with no beer. Like I say, you don't really get a good understanding of what's going on if you're getting sloshed and hammered the whole time. So, I just decided not to drink any tonight. Got Diet Cokes though. I done went through a bunch of them. If you can get drunk off Diet Coke, I've definitely done it. Excuse me. Congrats on the win. We ain't won nothing yet, sir. I mean, I appreciate that, but the Beamer Ball 2.0 is a little too much. Has a long way to go compared to Frank. Well, yeah, I understand that. But you also understand, too, that Shane Beamer has a much tougher road to hoe than Frank Beamer did. And, Frank Beamer didn't exactly play in a tough conference. He didn't play in he did not coach in the SEC. He coached in the Big East, and then he coached in the ACC. So, and he had some success in the ACC from around 2005 to about 2010-11. Xavier Thomas is back in the game. He hadn't played much. He did get Mike Vick, that's true. Frank walked into a crap show. I don't know about that. Bill Dooley had a few winning seasons before Frank Beamer took over. And back then, I mean, it was a lot. I mean, recruiting wasn't what it is now, and go Sean. They did give him a chance. They hung on to him. He didn't have a winning season until 1993, and he came in 1987. I remember Frank Beamer's first game against South Carolina was in 1987. We beat him 40-10 in Columbia. And then the next year in Blacksburg, I went to that game. I was like 13 then, 12, 13. We barely beat them. It was 28-24, I think. They weren't any good, but we almost lost. Go Juju! We had a good team that year too. That was the year of Joe Morrison and the steroid scandal in '88. All right, we need to pick up the first down here. We can't be giving the ball back doing this crap. J.J. Weaver's that dude's name. It's freaking huge. He's like the size of a boat. There you go. Juice. It's clutch. Tropical Storm Julia could become a hurricane in the Caribbean this weekend. Oh, great. Oh, God. Freaking penalty. Are you kidding me? Good. One thing about being sick, getting the farts pretty bad, too. But NC State is a great team. Rob. Yeah, I know, right? What? Is it still... How's Florida State looking right now? 17-3 FSU. They're going to win that game. Wow. That's going to be a tough game for Clemson. I really do. Thanks, Nona Gray. Appreciate it. It ain't over yet. Jackpot seems to be the kind of guy who would hit a joint if he just happened to be. Oh, Rattler with a little naked bootleg action. And some stiff arm. He's got a little bit of swagger to himself. They're doing a little bit of shit talking there. A little bit of shit talking going on. Rattler's got a little bit of dog in him. Hope you get the win. Feel like us UGA fans for once. Go, baby, go! Damn it! Oh, shit! Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn, it was a pisser. He'd have picked that thing. If he hadn't been down. Sean picked that thing up. He was gone, man. Dang it. It's 4th and 1. You call me crazy? I don't know. I'm going for that. You're just on their side of the 50. I mean, if you don't get it, I mean, wow. I mean, how bad is that going to hurt you? I don't know. It might be kind of stupid, but if that was me, I'm going for that. Yeah, it was a good punt, Coon. They ruled it a touchback. How's that a touchback? I guess it hit the white line. We come up with a defensive stand here and make them punt the ball back again. I'm feeling pretty good. I did not. That's not me. I didn't. That was not me. Bow hunting 101. My name's not Yellow. Who did that? LSU is trash now. Bet Rob says that.
This is kind of a love story. Because what is this, and this, and this, if not pure, unbridled passion? That's home goods.
My voice is really gone though, more than that, Brendan. It's because I've been sick.
Treasures to uncover.
I didn't really do a lot of yelling and screaming at that game.
Makes your heart race.
I mean, because I didn't have a vested interest in it, you know.
Best things in life don't cost
I'm
much.
not a,
They're found. Home goods. Go find
I'm not a Rutgers fan. It sure ain't no Nebraska. I'm not a Nebraska man. Brock Lee said I've seen Frank in a couple games. I have too. I went up and talked to him at the East Carolina game last year. I
Saturday night is presented by
have his picture.
bringing 5G to hometowns of
Still or not.
SEC.
I don't think I do. Yeah, I do. There he is. That was him last year in Greenville, North Carolina at the
By the pylon camp right here. But remember, just like a touchdown, all it's got to do is
South Carolina ECU game.
from the line all the way up to the sky. And it just barely does. That is about a half an inch away from being a perfect putt. Your point.
My son actually was the one that talked to him. I've got a nice hoodie over there that my son gave me that it's black. It's a Gamecock hoodie. And it's got the state of South Carolina here with Columbia in the background. It's got the 803 with the area code. I'm start back on my diet next week when I go back to work, and I need to drop some pounds. I've put some on, and I need to probably get rid of about 50 pounds at least. And I like that hoodie a lot. He got it for me last year at Christmas, and I just haven't been wearing it because it doesn't fit me. It's a 2X, but there are 2Xs that fit me. Like this is a 2X. It fits great. And there's other ones that are really tight. And so, yeah, I need to lose some weight. So I want to fit into that. I got some other stuff I want to fit into. Yeah, just feel better in general. I lost 50 pounds last year between March and May of last year. I lost like 50 pounds. I'm going to get back on that again. Get him!
That is complete. No. Incomplete. Dane Key couldn't haul it in and go to the ground, and one team will come on the field for
8:33 left. The clock's not ticking fast enough in this damn game.
coverage there on the outside by Darius Rush back in the lineup. That's what you want. You want Dan Key. Oh, man, it's a little early, isn't it? Yeah, I really think it is. Oh. Don't show
Boston College is still giving Clemson some problems.
man. Look just a hair early.
I don't know that they cover.
Look at that in slow motion.
I don't know that they cover tonight.
Fair catch taken. Ready to go. South Carolina has the ball.
Will we be ranked 25 if we pull this off? No. Far from it. 25th from the bottom, maybe. BC just fumbled or something. Who's that for Clemson? It's getting all hyped up over there. Oh, they blocked the field goal. Shit. At least BC's getting down there attempting field goals. You know what I'm saying? They're eating up clock. keeping Clemson off the scoreboard. Rob is in the chat. I see Rob is in the chat. Hello, Rob.
My husband was killed. You asked me if I was staying here for 11 years. Maybe that's just...
As shown in this game, we get the press ball in the hands of our playmakers. We score. This shall set a new precedent for our offense. Yeah, like that should have been known for decades. At least, you know, that's how football games have been being won for a long time. I don't know, man.
Tailgating and popcorn and cheering at the top of your lungs. Regions is right there with you.
South Carolina definitely should be ranked with no, they're not going, no. Not with them saying, well, Kentucky's quarterback was hurt. No, they ain't gonna be ranked. Especially when you look at I mean, yeah, the Georgia loss I get, but we weren't competitive at all. And then Arkansas is the wild card there. They haven't looked good at all. They've been getting their ass beat pretty bad. So yeah, I don't think we'd be in that bunch. Now, we won't be ranked if we win this. If we get the off week, if we somehow or another beat Texas A&M in 2 weeks, then yeah, I can see that, definitely.
Without going broke. And staying true to your taste while staying on budget.
They don't have their overrated starter quarterback.
Let's look at the road to the championship brought to you by Mercedes-Benz. And the road on this in particular, I started a bit rough, but it has smoothed out. Jalen Milroe.
Didn't we say Kentucky was trash? People should listen. What the heck happened just now? YouTube TV just went out. Now I gotta get back in here. What happened with that? Son of a bitch, I'm glad something important wasn't going on.
The Napa Catholic, where Lloyd was the number 4 ranked prospect of the state of Maryland. Now going to a 4-minute offense and just lead as much.
What did Sean just do? I missed it. What just happened?
Juju McDowell. McDowell has been the complimentary back to Lloyd tonight. Christian Beal-Smith, the Wake Forest transfer, injured his foot in practice early this week and not make the trip. The 1-2 punch between Lloyd and McDowell.
How did we... Longest run of the season. Great. Of course, my YouTube TV crashes for no damn reason whatsoever. I'll go back and watch it.
Head coach and offensive coordinator, knowing that they're close. 2-score lead.
Decided to crash for absolutely no reason. 51-yard run.
Now South Carolina has to earn a timeout here. So we want one guy to carry the ball. We don't want to be a church league, Satterfield said, where everyone gets a chance.
Best back in the state. I was thinking the same thing, Fred. Best back in the state. Big Barney Ross. Rob, I wore Big Barney Ross's shirt, by the way. I wore it for the entire first half of the stream. I had to put my hoodie on. I was getting sick. Or I've been sick and I've had the chills. Do I think it's South Carolina's best uniform combo? Yes, I like this combo for the road games. I really do. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Jalen Brooks. He was waving goodbye to him.
Watch the block by Antoine Wells. That's a touchdown tonight for their best receivers. He is going to get a huge block from the outside here. Follow him on this one. Crack it down and whack.
Woo! They've already started leaving. They already started getting emptying out of their own damn stadium. Woo! They're already leaving. But they had already started to leave before that. Because you look at the sideline, those seats were already starting to empty out. Captain G says Kentucky's a joke. As a UGA fan, we take Carolina pretty seriously every year. Yeah, no shit. You kick our ass pretty much every year too for it. We look at Kentucky like Vandy, you would be losing with Levis too. I agree with that. Thank you, Bluegrass Sports Media. See, I mean, he's in here taking this medicine. I mean, Bluegrass Sports Media doesn't go on a milk carton. It shows up.
You are really cheap.
Kentucky beat Florida in Gainesville. Florida sucks. Did you see that? They struggled with Mizzou today. And it was like 24-17. They won. South Carolina, Kentucky, Florida, and Missouri. All four teams, to be honest, have wet fart offenses. And at some points or another, they can actually break out of that wet fart mode a little bit. South Carolina's broke out of it a little bit tonight, looked decent. But for the most part, we have wet fart offenses, all four teams. But the East is getting better, though. Wonderful to see Durban again this season. Probably not. That's the first one that I thought would disappear. But you know what? He's going to be the first one to throw up the Will Levis excuse. Man, if we were getting our ass kicked, we'd have 300-something people in here right now. If we were getting our ass kicked and we were losing right now, I would have turned this thing off at halftime and went to bed. Because I feel like teetotal crap. There ain't no way I was missing this one. Wish I was drinking cold beer. I wish I felt.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Scarizzi, there's nothing like the feeling of improving my skin and joints. And that means everything. Now's the time to talk to your doctor about how Scarizzi can help treat your psoriatic arthritis so you can get going. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
This season, for every field goal and extra point made by participating universities, Allstate will make a contribution to the university's General Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Allstate. The Joy Rogers Goalfield of our fantastic SEC Network crew on Lucky Lexington with under 7 minutes of play.
Clemson scored again. It's 21-3. All right, I don't need them to score anymore because I need Boston College to cover that spread. Boston College just needs to score. Just 21-10, go to the house.
You are coming away from the foot. You're coming back away from the foot. Tells me that's something the officials want to get out of the game. It's a block. blindside block if it's illegal there because you have forcible contact against a defender that doesn't see, you can't defend himself. So that's right on the line. Honestly, in my opinion, Tom, I think that if most officials had another look at that, they'd probably throw a flag and say that's a blindside block and that's one that we're trying to remove from football.
And what they want the guy to do there is kind of shield it. Yeah, right. Like a moving screen in basketball. That's what they want. I mean, look, that's a block that was celebrated a few years ago. And when I was
5-0 is all I know. Are you 5-0 or are you 6-0? You're 5-0. Yeah, he was off last week. You win with Clash Jackpot. You were one of the few. Thank you. It's kind of rare when that happens against someone valid. If this holds, this will be our first win over a Power 5 team on the road. Get it! Get it! God, I don't know when the last. Who knows when the last time we beat a Power 5 team on the road was? Well, it was Vanderbilt, right? 2020. Other than that, it would have been Georgia, I guess, the year before. Come on, don't let them out of that hole. Oh, listen to these announcers sitting here talking about how different they are without Will Levis playing. Oh, my God. Damn it. What'd you let them out of that damn hole for? Son of a bitch. They gonna score and they gonna kick an onside kick.
Absolutely, especially because it's a SEC East game, right? I mean, your goal is to get to the SEC championship.
Get him! Get him! This dude is getting straight abused. Keep on getting after him. He gonna fumble in a minute.
Fifth sack of the night. Now, the pressure or protection may not be different. Levis was sacked 19 times in the first 5 games of the season. That is a recurring issue for this Kentucky team.
Satterfield saved his job tonight. Thank goodness, the man says. You think Kentucky will get dropped out of the top 25 altogether? I don't know.
Which means the quarterback handles a lot of the protection checks. Re-ID, throwing hot, side adjust. So without that, offensive line a little more vulnerable. Yeah, protection may not be perfect every time you have a quarterback.
I need a bed when the game is over.
Where the pressure's coming from. So, yeah, I think Kentucky's offensive line and pass pro will look at some things and go, man, we could have been better. But also without Will Levis in there, he makes it right a lot of times.
Kentucky's going to have to find themselves and get reset because they got the Pirate Mike Leach coming in next Saturday night. We'll be here for that one. We're a long way away from Kentucky's really impressive win earlier this season against Florida. Even though they're in the Ole Miss game till the end, this looks like a drastically different team from a momentum standpoint. 100%. But look, the last week was first week with Chris Rodriguez back in the lineup full time, so you're still kind of figuring out, okay, what's that identity now that he's back in the game, and first what it was early in the season. But this is still a Kentucky team that, despite what's happening right now, still has everything in front of them here in the SEC East.
Ooh.
Shot time on both the Kentucky first down and Magwood. They go to 26 at the strike. Great throw there by Kaya Sheridan. And quickly to the edge to Marion Brown. difference makers for Kentucky. Brown, 2 catches for 6 yards. Key, 1 catch for 13. Davion Robinson, the transfer, 1 catch for 27. The quick passing game never really got going. A few times they were able to get guys in space, but South Carolina knowing that Kyle Sheridan is not really his strong suit to push it downfield. They play tight all night, so those quick throws, the receivers screens, what really did
142 likes on this live stream tonight. I really appreciate that. A lot of people in here tonight. Not as many as would usually be in here if we were losing, if I was drinking and we were going nuts. But Rob will defend Kentucky tomorrow. I don't know about that. No, I don't feel good, Craig. I've been sick for a week. Rob, generally, this year, Rob used to be a Kentucky apologist, and he would talk about, oh, they beat Gamecock ass, how many times I've, how many. But he's like, I don't know. Last year, he kind of turned on Georgia a little bit. This year, he's kind of turned on Tennessee and Kentucky a little bit. So I don't think you're going to hear that from the Rob man. Got the monkey pox. The future is bleak if that's your quarterback. I doubt it. I'm sure Will Levis will be back next week. I know that's right, Craig. There's Dane Key, number 6. We were told he was going to shred our defense up tonight. Yeah. Landlord says there aren't many wins left on Kentucky's schedule. I don't care if Gay Boy plays or not. I don't know if he's talking about the quarterback that's in there right now or if he's talking about Will Levis. This kid that's in there right now may be Gay Boy. You got the flu in your house. I don't think I got the flu. I've been sick for a week. I should be getting over it, to be honest with you. How come every time there's an incomplete pass, somebody's looking around for a flag? Captain G, thank you for 2. Appreciate it. All right, Clemson's up 24-3 now. I'm not going to get that pick right in that contest. They're going to cover. There's still 13 minutes left to play in the game. They're over there dancing in the stands. That's another bunch I can't stand either. I'd love to see get some damn cup of shut the hell up. Get him! Bam! Zach Pickens. This guy cannot elude pressure at all. He is getting ate up. Well, thanks, James. I appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. I know I ain't feeling great at all. I love to spend the day in bed tomorrow, but I got to get all my stuff together for work to get ready to leave Monday morning. So I got to muscle through, I guess. We got some dudes flying to the football tonight. I'll say that. I would like to see y'all hold them out of the end zone here. I'd like to see a 24-7 win. 24-14 don't sound as good, and they're going to try an onside kick too. Yeah, it does. Get sick on vacay. It's terrible.
2:49 left. And if you're a Kentucky fan, you're sitting on the couch right now. See crazier things happen. That's a great drive.
I don't know what happened. The stream froze.
Finishing it off. Well, that 2014 comeback win against Steve Spurrier's squad, Kentucky came back from down 21 in the fourth quarter. This offense not really made to be quick, though. Shane Beamer not happy, but they forced Kentucky to use over 4 minutes of clock. What was a 16-play drive? Yeah, again, they made it tough on Kentucky all night. The chunk plays have not been there at all. And now it's still all 3 timeouts. Onside kick scenario.
Coons is listening to this. That 2014 loss to Kentucky still pisses me off. That was awful. Get that hands team up there. Shit. Got it. All right, now to run the clock out. That was Zach Pickens, wasn't it? No, that was another number 6. That was Josh Van. Why am I talking about Zach Pickens? He wears 6 on defense.
Shane Beamer at the team meeting last night in the hotel watched as they put together video of all the athletic prowess of this South Carolina team.
I called 31-21 for a final. I'll take 24-14. Start feeding it to Sean.
Confidence in our team and our teammates to brag on their guys. Like, wow, our backup punter did that. That guy, that tight end, was that good? And this is certainly going to build even more confidence for this program that they're able to finish this one. Spencer Rattler playing basketball, D lineman, dunking. That's what Shane Beamer said. Like I'm trying to daily instill confidence in this group. Right? That's what you do as you're changing the culture of the program. Is you want these guys to believe in themselves. Right? These coaches believe in their team, but sometimes the players to flip that switch and that mindset and actually believe that they can do it. Right, and games like this really go a long way in helping prove that. And I think a big part of it is how have they found momentum or tried to find momentum in previous SEC games? Fake punts, fake kicks on PAT attempts. They played some Beamer ball tonight by blocking the punt, but they didn't have to turn to it. They were able to line up and go mano a mano with Kentucky. Great defense. Starts with great defense for most of this game. Again, still evaluating the South Carolina team. You love the passing game is more consistent. Right? I mean, they had 2 really good games. Obviously, Spencer Rattler was really sharp.
I tried to tell people it was important South Carolina. Shane Beamer, he established his own identity as a coach. All these stupid streaks, hadn't won in Lexington since 2012, yada, yada, yada. New team, new coach, get on that damn thigh, dang it. I can sit here and run my mouth.
Thanks to Wheels Up, helping make travel easier. Jordan was in Starkville this morning, and here in Lexington this evening. And Mike Leach's team, by the way, put up 40 points, knocking off Arkansas. Will Rogers threw for a ton. 3 touchdowns. Set an SEC record for career completions today. State's coming in here next Saturday night. He did that.
He passes Aaron Murray for the most completions ever.
Pick up a first down. Let's run this. Get this thing put away. Clemson did something else wonderful.
52 games, I think, for Murray, and 27, 28 games
Stand him.
for Rogers. Wow. Look at that belly. Look at that. Boy, with some brown sugar on it. He's still okay. Like, let it all out.
That was one of the stupid defensive linemen picking the ball up.
6'6", 310. He's also a right guard. By definition, will slip into that snug tight end jersey and play a little bit.
Damn it! Let's punt the fucking ball.
Usually about 2 sizes smaller than those quad XLs they have for the alignment. Right. Something, that whole picture Archer, something's just a little bit off, right? I mean,
If anyone can still lose this game, yeah, I agree.
perfect. Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't think I see nothing wrong, and neither does Chris Partridge. Chris Partridge can celebrate with the best of them. Ole Miss did hang on against Vandy today. How about the celebrations for South Carolina? After a sluggish first half, less than 100 yards of total offense in the first half. Spencer Rattler found his rhythm. Marshawn Lloyd has a 100-yard game. All their brains. It was I think they kicked it was really ugly up until that point. That play instilled some confidence. Hey, we got 2.5 minutes left. Kentucky now is going to get the ball back. They're going to have an onside kick at some point if they get a field goal or a touchdown here. But Marion Brown on the 12. Good coverage by South Carolina. And it'll be a long field. Down to 10 with 2:18 and no timeouts remaining after that quick 36-yard punt. Marion Brown with 11 on the return, and he is limping off the field for Kentucky. All three of their key receivers.
Yeah, I need something to knock this out.
Marion Brown, Dane Key, and Tavion Robinson.
Ukulele just got sacked.
Is a major concern. Get any hope of finding some explosive plays late in this game. Sharon going deep.
There we go. All right, that should be it. That should be all we wrote. All she wrote.
He had the forced fumble on the first snap of the game, and Spalding is going to seal it for South Carolina. Boy, he got to take it at some point, right? There was
Our defensive line's driving their offensive line back now. I mean, it's amazing what, scoring and win. I mean, it's just amazing what that stuff just does for your confidence. It spreads like wildfire.
making up for it with a huge play there. And again, playing out of position. They're injured at safety. Devontae Reed didn't play. R.J. Roderick not playing. So Spalding.
Thank you, SEC dog.
Guy played a lot more safety on the back end.
Clemson missed the field goal.
Makes a huge play there. Shaheed Bell getting a toe here late.
Why is the clock not moving?
Talking afterwards.
What the fuck is going on here? Remember Mark Stoops after SEC Media Day said, well, when you change the culture, you can put on some stupid sunglasses and dance around a little bit. Okay, Mr. Baked Potato.
Not catch the announcement. Are they looking at the clock situation?
What the heck is going on here?
Did you bet on any ponies this weekend? I did not make it out there. The first race to a
Why are we delaying the end of this game?
Friday. Folks in Canada, by the way, some of our favorite football guys, sent over a nice necktie, great for each of us. I got a great with my suit, but I didn't want to be a homer, Yeah, well, break it out another leg for that. The weather was absolutely perfect. I mean,
Clock on TV's not official. Why they got it up there then?
they got a perfect road trip. You come up on Friday, you take in Keelan, you go on the Bourbon Trail this morning, maybe grab a breakfast pop, and then you see your team knock off a ranked opponent on the road.
Please place the game clock at 2 minutes and 8 seconds and the play clock at 40 seconds. It will begin on my ready for play signal.
Okay, whatever.
2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Not really an upset when we have so many injuries. LOL. All right, here we go. Injury excuses. Doesn't matter. You're ranked number 13. You was ranked number 13. So y'all should have been able to figure out a way around that. Not get your ass handed to you by a mediocre middling team. Put on some stupid sunglasses and dance a little bit, I guess.
Local spots like Stagger Inn or Tilton.
Can we give some stupid sunglasses?
Good spot.
Half of Carolina's defense is out due to injury. Thank you. Number 13 with our best player of the game. Whatever. You gotta be. You should still be able to beat South Carolina. Just saying, as horrible as we are. I mean, as terrible as South Carolina is, though. As terrible as South Carolina is, you should be able to beat them anyway. Without that dude. I'm just going on with you, though. But I don't understand why teams don't have a backup quarterback ready. Why they don't have any game experience whatsoever. I mean, they played some games that weren't that close. They should have given the Shira a little bit of game experience. And same with South Carolina. Luke Doty doesn't get enough game reps, in my opinion, either. Like supposedly a 3-second differential between the clock and between the game clock and the play clock. I can't stand people that call play clock shot clock. You'll hear it on here all the time. These stupid announcers, they'll call it the shot clock. Like how you messed that one up.
Should be properly appreciated after this game tonight and the impact he has on the entire offensive side of the ball. South Carolina taking a timeout. There's a few second differential there.
They have to take timeout or it's going to get a penalty.
Well, Shane Beamer can barely hide his pride in the excitement of getting this rain.
Here are the Gamecock faithful in Lexington. Gamecocks! Levis's numbers sucked against Florida. Only team they play. Kentucky just lost to a better team. Thank you very much for the super chat, Captain G. Gamecocks! 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 Woo! It's done. Over with. Nice win. I predicted 31-21 today on the video, and it's 24-14. 10-point win. Nice win. Huge win.
First road win against the ranked opponent since their thrilling win in 2 overtimes.
Yeah, him and Stoops, they didn't really exchange no pleasantries out there. I'd like for him to say something about some sunglasses right now in this postgame.
I didn't make a big deal out of this week, but it's not lost on me that you're good, buddy. Come on, it's not lost on me that 2 years ago when South Carolina came up here, they were at the bottom, and literally during the game here in Lexington is when it was announced that I was going to be the head coach of South Carolina. And those guys went in that locker room after the game and probably were like, who in the hell is Shane Beamer?
Thank you, Vic, too. Thank you, Wes.
To come 2 years later, to come right back up here and have arguably the biggest win here in a long, long time is pretty special.
And then you have these guys here with you to enjoy it with. That's got to make it even better.
That's what it's all about. And then this guy right here too. I told him this earlier in the week. Oklahoma played Texas today, and it was in that game 1 year ago he lost his starting job. And it led him right here to South Carolina. You call it fate, karma, whatever. That's pretty freaking cool. But 1 year later, the same day that OU plays Texas, he comes up here and leads us to this.
We'll get to Spencer here in just a second. I want to ask you one more question, though. You came into this game with 4 sacks. As a team, not one player, as a team. Your defensive line dominated this game. It wasn't a bunch of twists and stunts. They won their one-on-ones, and they dominated. Why were they able to do it tonight?
You know, they're a competitive group. I challenged them on Tuesday in our team meeting. I said that I think Kentucky has given up more sacks than anybody in the SEC. And I looked right at Zach and Tonka and Birch, Gilbert, and all those guys, and I said, I keep telling everybody that the D-line is the strength of this defense. It's time to show it, prove it. And they did. I told them that we lead the SEC right now in interceptions, but we hadn't forced a fumble recovery, and they do it on the first play of the game. So I told them, man, we need to talk about that more often in team meetings. I'm so proud of these kids. They played their butts off in a tough environment, and we got a lot to get better at. I mean, we didn't play great, but told the guys at halftime that I didn't think this thing needed to be close in the second half. We made it a little bit closer at the end, but it's a hell of a win. It's exciting for our fans.
Coach, the good news is you're going to be able to celebrate this win. You got some cool people to celebrate it with. The bad news is I don't think your hotel room is going to get any less crowded on the road moving forward.
Yeah, that's all right. Whoever was there this weekend, they can keep coming. They keep me. Thanks, Coach. Thank you, guys.
All in the family for Shane Beamer. You will hear from his winning quarterback Spencer Rattler in just a moment. First 3-game win streak in 5 years for South Carolina. Dissect this and everything else and get you back to the professionals in our SEC Network studio, led by Darinoka.
I was going to ask you where those professionals.
All right, well, nice win tonight for the Gamecocks,
So cool to see.
and it was much needed, much needed.
We see this after all the wins. Sure, some are bigger than others, but what.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone who showed up tonight. I appreciate all the super chats. I would stick around for a little bit longer, but thank you, Brandon. I'm going to go to bed because I feel rough. Maybe I'll feel better when I wake up tomorrow. Join us tomorrow night for the live show at 9 o'clock. My other picks against the spread weren't too great today, but let's see what Spencer Rattler's got to say real quick before we get out of here.
Your offensive coordinator, Coach Satterfield, Coach Beamer told us when we met with him earlier this
Thank you,
week,
Marty Reinhardt.
the growth that they see potentially in this football team. How much of that growth did you feel in yourself and your team tonight?
I mean, these last 2 weeks, starting with Charlotte and South Carolina State, leading up to this game, we knew we wanted to get good, clean wins in those, have good momentum coming into here, a hostile environment, and a great, stadium, great team playing in the away game. We knew we had to be at our best. We weren't at our best at times offensively. Put some of that on me, but then we picked it up second half, and we felt unstoppable.
Where did you get to that point that you just mentioned right there? The humility, putting it on you, because Coach Satterfield pointed that out. He said, listen, this kid screws something up worse than anybody on the team every week, but he's the first one in that admits it and wants to come find a way to correct it. Where did you find that within yourself?
Yeah, Sam, he's got a funny sense of humor. I wouldn't say the worst of anybody, but, there's things we definitely want to clean up each week. That's just starting with, my parents and my coaches I've had, Coach Beamer, Coach Sat. They, anything you want to get right, so we all do that, as a team weekly, and we're getting better.
Did some of those things Coach Beamer just mentioned to you, did it really resonate with you, the fact he was announced as a coach when the team was playing here, bringing up the Red River Showdown and where you came from, and now we're ended up here in South Carolina? Was there meaning in that for you guys to help motivate you?
Oh yeah, it's crazy how things work. God does mysterious things. Coach Beamer came up to me earlier this week and said, don't you think I remember a year ago from Saturday what happened? And just knowing that we're going to go out there and get a win, expecting to get a win, and we knew it was going to happen over on that side with them.
Spencer, thanks. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So it's
All right.
right?
Solid win. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it.